To continue with our unfinished front elevation presentation, let us now identify the windows and door of the uh, elevation. So in reflecting your windows, you have to measure 0.9 meter from the finished floor line. So this is 0.9. Then this will be the window line. Okay, so from this 0.90 you will measure 1.2 meters so that you will get the window this one, our window. And as for the door, the height of the door is the same as the height of the window so that we have our symmetry. Now, referring on the floor plan that we have here, we have our window 6. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 panels. Then this one, we have our door 1 and as well as window 2. So this is what we see in the front elevation. So since our floor plan or the front elevation is divided into 2, meaning the carport and the porch, so we are going to draw a line. So we are going to identify our window. So since there are 4 panels, I am going to divide or identify these 4 panels. By the way, the width of each window panel is 0.7 of a meter. So this is now the representation of the window 6. Okay, so I have here my window 6, and please do not forget to label. This is W6. So this will coincide with the front elevation that we have. Okay, so this is the window 6. And as for the door, as we have learned already, we are going to measure 0.2 of a meter from the existing wall before we can start with the opening. So I am using 1.2 meter for my door opening so that I have enough width so that if there are materials that I am going to get inside, I can freely use this door. So I am going to label this one. This is our D1. As for the window 2, the remaining space that I have, this is 2.5. Center of the 2.5, that is 1.25. So I have already identified the center, then measure 0.7 to the left and 0.7 to the right so that I can now identify my window 2. Okay, so don't forget, you have to label your window 2. Okay, so this is now my window 2. And as for the ceiling line, I also have to use invisible line to represent the height of the ceiling from the finished floor line. So this is now our front elevation presentation. So next thing is we're going to measure or dimension, apply dimension to our presentation. Use your extension line, dimension line, so that you can apply your measurements. The same procedure that we have learned, you have to use dimension line, then use 45 degrees angle to identify the limiting lines, this one. And once you have your limiting line, do not forget to provide guidelines so that you can make your numerical figures. So this is 0.5